As we begin taking steps towards reopening, what can we expect with events and large gatherings, many of which benefit charities and nonprofits? Today I spoke with the owner of Momentous, Frank Goldstein, who is coming up with creative ways to make sure events and fundraising in our valley remain possible. Frank, it is so good to see you again. Thanks for joining us.
It's great to see you too, Peter. It really is. Thanks for having me on today.
It is no secret that you are the event planner of the desert. You and your team at Momentous produce major fundraising events and galas for numerous organizations in the Valley, including the Mizell Center, the Living Desert, the Waring International Piano Competition. I could keep going. United Way, just to name a few. How are you navigating through these challenging times with so many people now staying at home?
These are such uncertain times, and I hate to be so cliche in saying that, but we, the event industry, and Momentous specifically, we're doing a great pivot. We took a break here. We, like everybody, are looking to see how things are going to progress and see how the economy is going to continue to open up. And I think that we're all looking forward to hearing a little bit more from our Governor Newsom tomorrow. But we, like everybody, it's really ever-changing times. I've never seen anything like this personally or professionally, and I think, like you, we're just riding this incredible wave of time.
So then let me ask you, Frank, if large fundraising events for next season are in question, are there solutions so all these organizations can continue to fundraise through events?
Absolutely. And so that's really one of the things that I've been spending a lot of my time doing, during this break of period of time. And that is really getting creative. And that's something that we owe our clients. And I feel that it's a big responsibility for us to the desert and the organizations that we work with to be creative and to be coming up with solutions that are going to be able to allow organizations to continue to be in front of their major donors and give them the ability to fundraise, because so many organizations had to delay their events that were slated for the spring season and now have been able to successfully move them to the fall. But at this point, right now, the fall, we don't know exactly what that's going to be. So we have to have the ability in place to give our clients the opportunity to continue to be in front of their donors to raise money. And we're looking at opportunities to do that from a very strong virtual perspective. And I'm excited to tell you a little bit more about that.
Well, how do you capture the magic of, say, a 4-hour gala and then bring that into someone's home?
Well, that's really interesting because a gala is going to be 3.5 to 4 hours, as you know, and it's filled with the great socialization of people being together and terrific food and ambiance and entertainment. And with a virtual event, we are able to take the magic of that and bring that into the safety and comfort of your home and do that within 35 to 45 minutes, give you the ability to do a silent auction, a live auction, an appeal, and add in some entertainment and to create the ability to reach out and be in front of people and continue the magic of what we do in a live situation and bring it forward in a virtual situation. I mean, it's not the absolute most ideal, but guess what? It's a really good creative option. And right now, it's something that organizations may need to consider. And it's being done a lot in the United States right now. For us, we're coming out of our season where we don't have many more events just due to our climate, and then we ramp up again in the fall. However, depending on what the fall is going to be looking like, and as we head into the last quarter of the year, these are options that some, might opt to move forward with.
Is there any kind of in-between event option, sort of like a hybrid event that may come into play next season?
That's so smart. There really is a hybrid because, whereas events might have had 6, 7, 800, 1,000 plus people, those events that are going to move forward and carry forward might scale down in terms of the number of people. But then there's going to be a populace that does not want to attend an event for a myriad of reasons. And what we're going to be looking at is that hybrid where we can reach out to people virtually, where we can have people physically in place at an event, and it's a culmination of all things. And that's where we become a little bit of a hybrid, because those people who can't attend for the reasons that are present, then we'll be able to still be able to reach them virtually. And we have to really get creative right now. And I think that's the silver lining in terms of this break at this point is being really creative and making sure that we're looking at all options available.
Frank, thank you so much for joining us.
It was so great to be with you, Peter. Thanks so much. I hope that you and your family are doing well and staying safe. And, thanks for having us on today to be a part of your show.